Well, first of all, I'm blessed. I've been working with these young ladies for a whole year, and we've had a lot of success. And first and foremost, I just want to give God the glory for all of the great experience we've had, and certainly proud of this group. And we want to congratulate Kentucky and wish the best for them as they advance in the tournament. But I don't think I can be even more proud of these champions and Conference USA champions than the heart that they really showed throughout this game. First couple quarters, 3 quarters didn't go quite our way, but we stayed in the fight. And I've been around long enough to see how teams, maybe at halftime, they sort of check out. This group did not check out. That shows you that they are a body, one body, and they stayed focused, and real proud of their efforts. They just came up 2 points short, and real proud of them.
Thank you. We'll open it up for questions for our student athletes first.
For the girls, Bryson Gordon, Lynchburg News in Advance. I guess, could you take us through the fourth quarter there as you're making the comeback? I mean, it was a 16, 17-point deficit at one point, and y'all were slowly chipping away there in the fourth. What was Coach saying in the huddles, those many timeouts, and what were the team saying to each other there at the end?
Yeah, I think, we've been in close games before. We've been in games where we had to fight back, and I think we kind of just had that mindset where we didn't want our season to end. We wanted to keep playing, and unfortunately, we came short, but, I'm just really proud of these girls and just how hard we fought.
Annie Corey with Liberty University. For Emmy and Bella, could you describe to me what this postseason run has been defined by for you guys, how you would describe it, and the amount of fight that your team showed?
Yeah, it's been such a blessing for us to make it this far. The team just has so much heart, and we put a lot of energy and effort into this. Again, it didn't go our way in the end, but I'm still super proud of all the girls. Winning a conference championship has been amazing. Give God all the glory. It's been a great experience, and making it to the NCAA has also been a great experience for us. And now next year we're going to be ready to come back and win some more games.
Maynard, Nova Media Group, for each of you. I was certainly impressed with the 300 or so Liberty fans that were in attendance and outnumbered 6,000 to 300. Did you all feel the energy from the fans at Liberty?
Yeah, I think so. Flames Nation, shout out. They really go hard for all of us, and it means a lot just to see people cheering you on, and it's like whether that's friends, family, or just whoever it is supporting the Flames. It really does mean a lot to us.
Bryson Gordon, Lynchburg News in Advance. Bella, could you take us through what you saw from Emmy tonight? I mean, I was at practice yesterday, and you two were working with Coach Matera, and I know you're both the bigs on this team. So what did you see in her, somebody who's kind of a younger version of you, and getting this opportunity as a freshman? What did you think about that?
Emmy is a star, and Emmy is the future of this program. And I've been telling her it all year that, she just has to just believe in herself, because she has all the tools in the world to be so amazing, and she already is. And, I can't even wait to see what's next for her. She's gonna break 1 million records and do amazing things. Watch out for Emmy Stout next year and the next following years.
Emmy, if I could just follow up with that, could you talk to me about what Bella's mentorship has meant to you? I know she's told us throughout the year that, she wanted to be that figure for you, like Maya Berkman was for her. Could you just tell me about what that's meant to you and how it's helped you grow?
I think she succeeded that, and all my expectations. She has been an incredible mentor to me just from the beginning of the summer. She's always uplifting me, telling me I can do this when I was just coming in as a freshman, not thinking I could do anything. Throughout the whole season, she's always been encouraging, and I've learned so much from her throughout the games and practices when I'm not sure what's going on, or I make a mistake. She's like, hey, keep your head up, try this move instead. Just by watching her, I've learned so much, just the moves she makes. She's a huge inspiration to me, and not only on the court, but off the court, just being a woman of God, and that's been a really great example to me, and I aspire to be like her.
advance. Bella, this is for you also. Can you take me through your last memory as a Flame is going to, or Lady Flame is going to be making this comeback in the fourth quarter. What are you going to remember your teammates, this program, kind of all of this for?
Yeah. The last 5 years have been like awesome. And I'm just gonna miss, hanging out with everybody and working hard. Yeah. Yeah.
Just want to make sure, we also have a few folks on the Zoom, so if you would like to ask a question on Zoom, just make sure you use the raise hand function, please. Okay, just wanted to make sure. All right, ladies, you can be dismissed. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can you get out, babe? Yeah. Yes, we'll make sure you get them, yes. We'll open it up for questions for our head coach.
Randy Maynard, Nolan Media Group. You've, Coach Green, have faced Coach Brooks many times. What do you admire most about Coach Brooks?
He's a great person with strategy, and I think he really cares about his players, and his relationship with his players are pretty strong. And because of those relationships I really think he's getting the best he possibly can out of them. And sometimes coaches, we get locked into strategies and things like that. I don't think he ignores the growth and the empowerment that he has, just with his relationship with his players. And wish him the very best. I've known him when he was in AAU and an assistant at JMU, and then from there to being the head coach at JMU and having opportunities to advance and go to Virginia Tech, and had some tremendous teams there. And this opportunity he has with all the resources that KU has, Kentucky has, that he's put the program right there in the top 20, top 10 is really quickly, and he does a great job. I mean, he's in a very difficult conference, and you have to come ready to play every night in the Southeastern Conference, and he's been successful there. So he's doing a lot of things good, and but we know him personally, and I know how he really does care about his players.
Bryson Gordon, Lynchburg News in Advance. Georgia Amor had a really great first half. She had 23-some points second half. You guys did a really good job of containing her. At least she didn't shoot as well. She was 3 of 11. Was there a change at the second half? Was it a look you maybe gave her that changed things up, or the shots not falling for her at that point?
I can't keep from smiling and say we did better. We held her back, for 12 points in the second half. She was on fire. We felt like their team was struggling a little bit, but we knew what she could do, and she played very, very well. Take her away, we lose by 1. You take her away, just 2 points, and we win by 1. She had an outstanding game against us, and she'll be one that, unless there's an injury or something like that, she'll be playing at the next level, and she's a high-quality All-American candidate, and they'll be playing in the WNBA. What did we do? Again, I sort of laugh because who knows what her motivation was, okay? Because we beat them last time, and I'm sure she can remember that. And she just had an A game going, and shot the 3 very well. It's above her shooting percentage, and everything that she did today, shooting percentages was above her norm. Okay, if she got her norm, let's call it her norm. She got 20 points. We win by 13. Okay, but she had an A game. She was playing very, very well. We didn't do a whole lot more other than we changed our defense up a little bit and tried to keep them off balance. And when she came off screens, we tried to double and get the ball out of her hands. But she's very good at finding open people too. So I think that changed it up a little bit. You know, she didn't get, what'd you say, 22 at halftime. She didn't have 44. We cut her down to 34, but she played very well.
Annie Corey with Liberty University. Coach, when you see the day that Emmy Stout had, and then you also look at someone like Brooke Moore, who played significant minutes as well, how much excitement does your coaching staff have for the future and the team as a whole, knowing the kind of talent you possess moving forward?
Well, it's not just in this game. Annie, you've seen this all year long. And in this game, just look down the line, 28-2 bench points. That tells you a story. Our bench has been critical to our success, and they're going to have a great future. And I think Emmy Stout, Avery Mills being chosen all Conference USA, and freshmen, just indicating that other people sort of see it as well. And Brooke Moore is coming back from a pretty serious injury, and those are people that's going to really have some impact on our team in the future. And very proud to have them here with us. And unfortunately, with Asia Boone injury, and I'm going to say what's going on there because I don't know exactly what's going on. It's not my position, but we certainly could have used her today. But her health and her future is more important than just winning ball games. And we have that bench to put her in, to come in. And I thought they did really well, especially just looking at that number 28-2 from the bench.
Bryson Gordon, Lynchburg News in Advance. You've had 5 years with Bella Smuda. You probably have a lifetime of memories with her. What are you going to remember most about her as a Lady Flame? Obviously, you're going to know her as she continues to do things. But what are you going to remember about her tenure as a player for you?
There's so many things that stand out, and my two are going to be quirky, different, I guess. Okay. She makes the last-second shot at Kennesaw State to win the game. How excited she was. She was so excited, and that was a booster for her confidence. Second one would be how humble she was, or her humility that she expressed as being named the Conference USA tournament MVP. We needed her to step up, and she really did step up in the tournament, especially the last game. And those two just jump out at me immediately. The others probably battles that she has with Maya Berkman just in practice, but she was so excited. I probably shouldn't say this, but childlike excitement when she makes her 2 points to win the game. And I just thought that was so real, and just showed you her excitement, and she was just bouncing all over the floor. And I go, oh, man, that's so great to see her experience that, and then carries that right on in. I mean, she was pretty confident from there. So, in fact, I think there, and we had Middle Tennessee and Western to close out season, so her confidence was really up at that point in time.
And kind of playing off it as well, I was just talking with Emma and Jordan, and when you ask them about their time as a Flame, even though they're obviously emotional right now, they instantly light up, just so happy to think about what they've accomplished here. What have you enjoyed most about coaching this group and the belief that they've shown? Because it takes a lot to come back from 15 points in a March Madness game, and they did it.
Good question. You know, we've had some games that unfortunately got behind. Western Kentucky, the last game of the regular season, we were down 14, and just that they are one body and they don't give up, and they lift each other up. They have been a very easy team to coach because they're coaching within their own ranks, and that's what I'll remember. They have been so easy to coach and so hungry and committed to one another. They're exceptional. You don't usually have teams that are that close. And I think it's because of their hearts and their desire to be successful. I really believe it's previous years that are building up, and they're just closer. They've just gotten closer. And I'd like to give a shout out to our shepherd, who is our chaplain. And she spent time with them during the summer building relationships, and she's there and helping them grow in so many different directions. So really appreciative to all the resources we have, and our resources from administration, athletic administration, to the doctors, the mental health, the counseling, and my trainers, academic advisors. It's all conclusive, and I really think, again, our shepherd had a lot to do with it, and giving them clear direction. There's a lot of chaos in the world. We all want a little clarity, and she did an excellent job, and the group has been so easy to coach. They really have.